Phoebe just admitted that they have never said the F slur more than when they are with me.
Yeah, as in like I don't say it outside of our meetings.
That's
Like genuinely.
what we're calling what this is?
Yeah. This is AA.
Meeting?
Yeah.
Hey Pebbles!
Hey Pebbles. I don't like it
pregnant,
anymore.
And this
is the father.
I have a rock. Oh, this is the Rocks, Pebbles, and Stuff in My Shoes podcast.
Stuff in my shoes. Yeah.
And this episode, we're going to be talking about...
I think we should talk about the queer experience.
The queer experience.
And like being trans and like gender and how special female relationships is. Because like it's such a whole different thing. Being friends with men is like cool enough. But like, have you met women?
Have you met a man?
Yeah.
I have a public announcement.
Oh.
If you're currently dating, married to, or in some sort of relationship with a man, what the fuck are you doing? Like, no.
Jesus. I think trans people are so beautiful. And I think a lot of that's because they're not at all accepted in a lot of societies and even queer spaces.
Real.
I like it when trans people are like, I'm a woman, and they have like beards and body hair.
Yeah, so have you seen that video of Miriam Margolyes, and she goes to this island off of Australia, and she's talking to these
trans women, yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh!
It's the communal experience of like, she has facial hair, and they have facial hair, and she's not understanding why they don't take it off, and it's like, they just explain it so simply, and then she's like,
I understand.
Thank you for explaining that. Like, that, it makes sense to me.
So real. I love her so much.
Yeah.
If you're listening, please come on our podcast.
I think she would totally listen to this.
She would.
And her...
Are you a true pebble? Are you a pebble? Anyway,
are you a rock in our shoe or not?
Sound City Players. Dave Grohl was part of that band.
Briefly, yeah.
Yeah, briefly.
Not for a very long time. Do you want to know some other bands Dave Grohl was in? Drain Bramage, Queens of the Stone Age, Nirvana, Scream, and the Foo Fighters.
He was born in Ohio?
He was born in Ohio. He lived in Virginia for a long time.
I'm so sorry. I don't think I can support him anymore.
No, I can. Because he had like a religious father and divorced from his mother, and she was like single and hardworking, and she was a school teacher. Yeah. And he like grew up and went onto the punk scene, and he's a complete punk, and I love him.
Dave Grohl. So no, honestly, if Dave Grohl's watching, you need to come on and
if Dave Grohl's watching,
yourself.
I would probably cry myself to sleep, but like in the most sane way I can. I think if Dave Grohl saw this, he would be so freaked out. He would run the fuck away. Because
you have a level of obsession that I don't think I've experienced. I thought I have, but like...
I haven't experienced this either. It's literally just a hyperfixation, and I just haven't been hyperfixated in years because I've been depressed. So it's like kind of fun to be obsessed freely.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Not
Caleb.
Now, speaking of obsession and the queer experience, let's go back to Chappell Roan. I think we just need to talk about Chappell Roan for a little bit.
Beautiful.
No, you know what? So, I don't know when this will come out, but this has been about a week since she was performing at that festival, and she's like fully honest about her feelings and how she's feeling about this rise to fame. And she's feeling like, I'm feeling a little bit like under the weather today, and it's all happening so fast. And she's like, she recognizes that she's like grateful that this is what she gets to do for her job. But like, honestly, I love her so much for just being open about her and not many people like her size like of popularity talk about stuff like that's like everyone experiences.
I think it's like so difficult for her. Think it's viewed as like unprofessional, but like I think it's really important to remember famous people are just people, literally. And like I maybe taken out billionaires from that mix. I'm not quite sure that they're still human, but like
there's no such thing as an ethical billionaire, people.
Yeah, but like even with Dave Grohl, when I obsess over him, I'm like, he's just a guy, Phoebe. Stop being fucking weird.
Yeah.
And like, I think it's important to remember that without artists having to constantly remind you.
And forgetting all of that, now let's obsess over Chappell Roan for a little bit.
Yeah, so if she wasn't a human being, this is what I would say.
I wonder if she's a pebble. Hi, Chappell. Oh my god, I just am so in love with... And everyone's saying this. I sound like a basic bitch. There's nothing wrong with being basic, alright?
Yeah.
Let it be known to the world. Let it be known.
Let it be known. Let
There's
it
nothing
hang
wrong
free.
with being basic. But honestly, she makes me feel a level of happiness and joy that hardly anyone or any celebrity or artist has made me feel in so long.
That's so good. I think it's so good. I think it's really, really, really valuable to have like openly lesbian people. And also, everyone's scared of saying the word lesbian. Like, everyone's saying like sapphic or like she likes women.
Lesbian.
Or yeah, lesbian's
Can we
good.
do an ASMR episode?
I think we really should.
I don't think we should.
I would love to, because then we can go.
Lesbians. Anyway.
Lesbians. People seem to be scared of that word. But to be fair, if you don't specifically know someone's a lesbian, then I get why you would say sapphic, because that's the general term.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Valid. Chappell Roan.
Yeah, she's beautiful. I saw this little girl, she's like a toddler, and she had red hair, and she saw Chappell Roan like on a video, and she was like so happy to see someone that looked like herself and had red hair. And she like made a sparkly pink leotard, and she goes around saying she's Chappell Roan now. And I'm like, that is so heartwarming. And it like reminds me so much about how representation matters.
It does. You
It's
heard it
so
here
real.
first.
And like I'm just like a little white kid. To a certain degree, I will never understand needing that representation outside of like a queer thing.
Yeah. That's real.
It's another thing. I think respecting people's individual experiences is really, really valuable as well.
So real.
And not having to like understand every single thing about someone.
So real.
Yeah.
I need to stop saying real in this podcast.
Real.
Real. I
I've
sound straight.
I think I've been saying literally a lot.
Literally.
Literally. I literally don't even fucking understand when you fucking do that, bro.
Let's do a British episode.
I would love to.
I don't really know how to do a British accent.
I would love to do an episode where we just talk in accents and we just never acknowledge
but
it.
that could be culturally insensitive.
Not like Jamaican accents, like Texas or some
Only
shit.
the racist white people's accents.
Yeah.
Because they deserve to be mocked.
Like, if I'm talking like this, no one's gonna say you racist bastard because there's a white fucker in the South.
A couple people would.
Well, then fuck them.
Fuck them.
Fuck them, I'll go fuck my truck and suck my wife.
Chappell Roan, guys. And honestly, Renee Rapp. Everyone's forgetting about her. She exists still. Guys, Renee
does.
Rapp still exists.
Yeah.
She's still there.
And her partner's really attractive. Is she with
Talbot?
Talbot? Good lord.
I don't think they publicly mention what the state of their relationship is. Like,
That's okay.
they have a relationship.
Yeah.
Just in general, but shouldn't assume. I'm not going to assume.
Yeah, it's not our place.
But I love them both so much. They both have spam accounts now, and they're
love
pretty
that.
funny.
I love how Chappell Roan is bringing performance back into like the music scene and like dressing up and like playing a character. I think it's so
Have you
good.
seen the theories that she's like everything she dresses up as now is like being somehow Muppets related?
Yes, Miss Piggy. She's being Miss Piggy as far as I can see.
I wonder
And
what the cover art for her new song Subway will be, because
I
like,
hope she's just playing a Subway worker.
did you see she changed her profile picture to
To
the Subway
Subway,
logo for a little
yeah.
bit, and everyone was like, "What?" Now we know.
Love her, honestly. And that album cover where she has the little pig nose on,
Yes, I know,
iconic.
yeah.
On the Good Luck Babe.
Good luck, babe. Good luck, babe.
And other lyric I can't stop thinking about is, what's it take to get your number?
What's it take to bring you home?
Yes.
And that'll do it. Thanks, Pebbles.
Oh yeah.
Rate our podcast 5 stars on all platforms, or
Thanks for coming along. Or don't.
no, please do. Bye-bye.
Don't do it just to spite Caleb.